Well, good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Welcome back to our house build. We've got some water stuff, which is cool. So A&S Mechanical came yesterday. They put in one of our cisterns here. The well pump is installed, and this is just waiting on power from our electrician, which goes right there. And I think that is some sort of pressure thing that keeps things all balanced. So anyways, there's supposed to be another cistern installed right here. Unfortunately, these are in short supply like everything else, and they're not available. So we've got one at this point. I'm not sure when, if the second one will be coming. So, but that got done. So like I said, we're just waiting on power from the electrician. So once that's hooked up, then hopefully we get water. All right, flooring is supposed to be here today, which is a very nice positive. I was doing some thinking this morning, and we got a bunch of things that we need to take care of. So like we've talked about in the last video, we need to sand down all the joints in the wood. So that needs to happen. And I was thinking as well that we probably want to get the window returns taken care of and painted before we do the flooring. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, I'm not sure at this point. If we don't, then we're going to have to prep off a larger area when we spray them, which isn't the end of the world, but I would really like to get the flooring installed and get that going when it shows up. So my idea was to get all the prep done today. Painting basically needs to be completed before we do the flooring. Again, same type of thing. If we do the flooring and then do the painting afterwards, then we just have to prep off the floor, which again isn't the end of the world, but we'll see how that all works out. So we're kind of in limbo with that stuff, but basically what I'm doing right now is we've got the belt sander here, got some new belts for it, and we're going to start sanding the joints. All right, so here's the process, guys. This room is basically done, so we have sanded all the joints. They are nice and flat right now. You can see the color difference. And that is the flooring. Looks awesome. All right, guys, well, it is 6:37 right now, and just finished up the last section of sanding the floor. Honestly, I thought this was gonna go way quicker than it did, and I'm very, very dusty. But a lot of the joints on the main floor here, puppies are playing. A lot of the joints on the main floor here were very raised because it was exposed for a long time to weather, so a lot of the joints were swollen. Upstairs is going to go way quicker. There's going to be a lot less sanding. We've got all of our flooring sitting there, so we unloaded that today. Some in the closet here, but so that all got loaded, and the plan is to start tomorrow laying the floor. So there's a couple there's some low spots as well too that we need to fill, so we got some patch designed specifically for that. So anyways, now we're working on some electrical fixtures, and that's the next plan. All right, guys, quick update. It's 10:26, and long day. Started this morning at about 8 o'clock, and I've been working ever since. So as we've talked about already, we got the floor all prepped and ready to go, all sanded on the main floor. The other thing we did was we got all the pot lights installed. So I don't know how many there is on the main floor, but we got them all completely installed. So tomorrow, I think first thing in the morning, I'm going to probably fill the low spots in the floor. So we're going to do that first thing. Just go through and fill the low spots, and then we will be starting the flooring is my plan. So all the best laid plans usually get changed, but I want to try and get the flooring installed. Not all of it installed tomorrow, that's a lot. We've got about 2,000 square feet on the main floor. That would be a very lofty goal to get that all done in one day. I don't think it's going to happen at all. It's probably a 2-day thing, maybe even 3. So we'll see. No, I don't think 3 days. 2 days is more realistic. So anyways, that's it for tonight. I'm very, very dusty and don't have access to a shower tonight. So, and it's also very late. So I'm going to go take a washcloth bath with some very cold water. So anyways, guys, good night, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning to start working on the house. All right, so we're making some awesome progress on the floor in here. We almost have the entire big open area complete. So one of the keys here was basically your very first row, or 2 rows, which is this guy here. So if you try and go off the plywood joints, that's not square. But what we did was square it up to the outside wall. So we measured, I think, 16.5 feet back this way, 16.5 feet back this way from that corner right there. And that was our starting line, which was our chalk line. And then we've just been working ourselves that way. And we're going to be working into the nook and finishing off the living room. So it's been a fairly long day so far. We actually started laying the floor around noon, and right now it's 5:34. So it's been a pretty productive 5.5 hours. The first 2 rows took us about an hour and a half, so that was the most tedious, kind of laying that out, keeping it straight, using a straight edge, making sure that first row is completely straight. And the reason for that is basically now that when we finish going that way and we start working this way, we need a straight edge to work off of, which we have. So hopefully it all works out good. I'm here by myself now, so it's a little bit slower, but we're getting into some of the more detailed work as well too. So just plugging away. They're sanding the floor upstairs, which is awesome. Dwayne, the electrician's here. He's downstairs, and we're having a building party. If you want to join us, come join us. It's fun. All right, guys, happy Sunday. Beautiful day today. There's a bunch of things that we need to get done here at the house. So it's kind of cool to see the floor in the daylight, because when you're looking just with the one light hanging up, like the construction light, it's a little tough to actually see everything. And then once you get the sun coming in, it comes over top of the floor, so you can see all the edges that are maybe a little bit high and things like that, which helps because then you can go back and push them down. So, lots of things we need to get done today. I'm going to continue this morning working on the Nook floor over there. So I got about half of it done last night. We'll just continue working that way. Should go fairly quick because there's no weird cuts like around doors and things like that. There'll just be the end cut over there. So that's number 1 for me this morning. We've got garage prep starting tomorrow, so need to clean the garage out. So that's the other thing I need to get done today. And then just going to continue working on the flooring. So, but I tell you, I am feeling it from yesterday. Man, am I ever sore. When you don't do this for a living and you're not used to it, holy. Although maybe I should install flooring for a living. I heard they make lots of money. All right, guys, it's 1:30. So we started at about 9 o'clock, and 4.5 hours later, the Nook is done. Seems like it's really slow, but it does take a lot longer when you're by yourself. And you kind of have to be the gopher and have to measure and cut and glue and all that stuff. So anyways, I think it looks absolutely awesome. Really, really happy with this floor. Looks fabulous. So, so that's all done. Dog's enjoying the sunshine. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start working that way. We're going to finish or start off with the pantry. So we're kind of working 1 row, 2 rows to the pantry, and then we can get inside the pantry done. And then also, then I want to start working this direction towards the garage door, which is back there. So lofty goals for today. I'm not sure if I'll get it done. We've got to clean out the garage, as I believe I mentioned. We also need to put some plywood in the mechanical room for the boiler that I think is coming tomorrow. So anyways, that stuff is also quite important as well. So I am really excited. I know this may sound kind of gross, but I'm really excited to have a toilet, that bathroom finished, and have an actual toilet instead of going in the outhouse. So anyways, that's what's happening. Just gonna work my way into the pantry and continue plugging away. Well guys, it is, gosh, I think about 9:30? 9:42. So I've been at this for many hours today. I didn't get a whole lot of the floor done. So I got in the pantry. It's been a long day. Got the pantry done. We had some 1-inch plywood, which we got to make our stairs with that we didn't end up using. So I hauled that from our lumber pile into the mechanical room. I got 2 sheets of that stuff hung up for the guys to make their boiler. And then the last thing I did tonight, or one of the big things I accomplished, was basically getting the garage cleaned out. So that was a pretty big job. There was lots of stuff, and it's clean. So unfortunately, there's the floor upstairs got sanded yesterday, which is fortunate. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to vacuum it today, so have to get that done first thing tomorrow. There's lots of stuff to do. Anyways, guys, good night. We'll see you probably tomorrow. All right, guys, happy Monday. Things are rocking and rolling out here at the house. So the guys are in the garage right now. I just taped this door shut, so I can't show you, but we'll go outside and I'll show you. So they're prepping the garage floor right now, which is awesome. And I'm just vacuuming away, getting some more flooring area ready. So A&S Mechanical is out here as well. So they're installing our water system, the boiler, the hot water tank, all that kind of stuff. So lots of stuff happening today. Just finished vacuuming upstairs, and time to get ready to do some more flooring. All right, guys, so it was, didn't really feel like a productive day, but we did get lots done. So the area going to the garage here got finished, the one closet, so that's all done. Of course, the main area is all finished. We moved all the stuff over. Katie did some amazing helper gopher work today. And then we started working on the rest of the floor going this way. So basically we just continued the main floor over and got the bathroom done, which is also a nice big step. So that's all finished. I think we still have to put a little sliver in on that side. I don't think the baseboard's gonna cover everything, but we can do that tomorrow. So that's the main floor bathroom, which has a shower in it and stuff. So that feels good to have that complete.
These are weird.
What?
I said these are weird.
You're weird?
These are weird.
So garage got all prepped today, which is absolutely awesome. So basically the rock is down. So same theory, same pattern, same idea as the basement. So basically the garage or gravel gets put down, spray foam 2 inches over top of that, rebar over top of that, in-floor heating lines, concrete. So if you look at the line on the wall, that is going to be the top of concrete line. So it's essentially 6 inches up from the top of the gravel right now. All right, so I'll show you the progress that A&S Mechanical made today. So they were here and basically they were working on our boiler, which is right there, and working on the water system. So it was a bit of a struggle this morning. It seems like there's always kind of a disconnect with the head honcho and the crews. Yeah, anyways, I won't get into the details, but in layman's terms or simple terms or the Coles Notes version, basically we have an RO unit going in, a water softener. That quote was provided, but the guys installing this stuff had no idea that that stuff's being installed. So anyways, it is what it is, but things are progressing, which are awesome. And so there's the boiler. There's the boiler stuff. I don't really understand what everything is, but basically you've got lines feeding the in-floor heating lines for the basement. There's multiple zones there. And then there's going to be another manifold feeding or lines going to the garage that feed that same kind of manifold in the garage. So that's the system. Pretty cool how small these boilers are now and stuff. They're pretty amazing little pieces of work. So, and then this thing here, it's called a tiger tank. Looks like it's a water storage tank, but it looks like it's possibly run off the boiler. So anyways, lots of cool stuff going on there. And so they're going to be here for a few days plugging away on that. And there's all their parts and supplies. So a whole mess of different things going on. So anyways, guys, that's everything. So we're just plugging away on the flooring still. It's going to be a long process. Today is Monday. Been working on the floor for 4 days. Not 4 solid days because we had, the first day we had a bunch of floor prep to do and stuff like that. So, and then you always kind of get sidetracked. Like the drywallers that actually did the work, they buried a bunch of things in the house. So one of our water lines here was buried. They forgot to cut out the bath fan in the basement bathroom, so we need to find that. Grandpa's room here, or suite, there's plugs on the ICF wall way out there, and they just covered them over completely. And then there's some switches and stuff upstairs that they missed to cut out. Pot light in the ceiling upstairs on the top floor they forgot to cut out. So fortunately, Dwayne, our electrician, is brilliant and he was able to find that stuff, or most of it so far. So anyways, that is everything. So we're plugging away on the flooring again tomorrow. Hopefully we get lots completed. It is a bit of a struggle, bit of a long process. We're probably 50%, no, area-wise, we're more on the main floor. We're probably 60, maybe, yeah, 60-65% of the main floor is complete. Upstairs is going to go a little bit slower because the rooms are way more cut up. The main floor there, like now the spare bedroom, it's just a wide open straight planks. It should be nice and quick. And then as we get into the front entrance area, it's going to take a bit of time, but then the office should be fairly quick as well too. So just plugging away at it, but when we get upstairs, it's going to take a while because the bedrooms are so cut up and everything. So, but plugging away on it, trying to make the best of it, trying to get everything done, and that is everything. So thanks guys for watching the videos of our house build. As always, we're trying to make great progress, but there is a lot of cool things going on now, and I'm really excited to get water, and I'm excited to not have to use the outhouse anymore. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already, and we will see you next time.
you.